Good afternoon, students. Good afternoon. I'll just will wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Good afternoon, Vivek. Good afternoon, Tanmay, Atharva. Okay, Atharva is doing fine. Am I audible? Okay. So today we are celebrating this day as Fibonacci Day. Okay. So today I'll be showing one video on Fibonacci, and based on that you will be having some quiz. So you can do that quiz online. I'll give the link. So you can do that quiz online. I'll give the link for that quiz also. So let us see the video what it will tell. Fibonacci series, I think you might be doing. Okay. So first of all of you see the complete video, and after that we'll discuss, or if you have any doubt we'll clarify it. Okay. So let us go to the video part now.
Have you ever counted the number of petals on a flower? If you counted them on a flower with petals all intact, you would likely discover that the number of petals is a Fibonacci number, that is, a number from the Fibonacci sequence. Many flowers have 3, 5, 8, 13, or 21 petals, all of which are numbers in the sequence. The leaves of cacti and the seeds of sunflowers are arranged in both left and right-handed spirals. The numbers of seeds or leaves in these spirals are also generally in the Fibonacci sequence. We have two hands.
So see here, these are all examples for Fibonacci series, and they are shown in this figure. Just let me show the figures one by one. So this is an example of DNA. Okay.
Have you ever counted the number of petals?
Petals. And after seeing this video, you can also search in the nature which shape or which things have Fibonacci sequence in their nature. Okay.
On a flower? If you counted them on a flower with petals all intact, you would likely discover that the number of petals is a Fibonacci number, that is, a number from the Fibonacci sequence.
So either it will be having 3, 5, 7 like that. Okay.
Flowers have 3, 5, 8, 13, or 21 petals, all of which are numbers in the sequence. The leaves of cacti and the seeds of sunflowers are arranged in both left and right-handed spirals. The numbers of seeds or leaves in these spirals are also generally in the Fibonacci sequence. We have two hands, both of which have 5 fingers, and each finger is divided into 3 parts. All of these numbers are also Fibonacci numbers. Moreover, the lengths of the bones in our hands also fit into Fibonacci ratios. So, what's the Fibonacci sequence anyway? And why is it seemingly everywhere? The Fibonacci sequence is a series of numbers in which a given number is the result of adding the 2 numbers before it. So, if you start with 0, the next number will be 1, followed by 1, followed by 2, followed by 3, and so on.
So, just give me a minute. Look at this series 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13. So can you tell me how you are getting these numbers? Can somebody tell me in the comment section how you are getting this answer? How you are getting this series? Can somebody tell me and type it in the comment section? A sequence कैसे आ रहा है? How we are reading this sequence? By the number of petals, okay. But see, sequence it will continue further. Fine. और बड़ा भी नंबर आ सकता है, लेकिन इतना नंबर इतना पेटल्स एक लीफ में होता नहीं है ना, और एक फूल में उतना नहीं होता है. Anybody know how we are getting this sequence? How we are getting the next number? Can somebody tell me how we are getting this next number? कैसे आपको अगला नंबर मिलेगा? See 0, 1, 1, next we are having 2, and next we are having 3, and 5, 8, 34, 55, and what is your next number? Can somebody tell me what will be your next number? Ratio, it is not related to ratio. Okay, so let me tell, we are getting this series by adding the previous number. See, first what we have done, very good. So, Bhargav has given the answer. See how we are getting this answer series by adding the previous two numbers, we are getting the next number. See here, we are having 0 and 1. We are starting with 0 and 1. And when you add 0 and 1, you will get 1. And next, if you add these two numbers 1 and 1, you will get 2. Next 2 and 3, you will get 2 and 1, you will get next number 3. And 3 and 2, then you will get the next number, that is 5. So what we are doing here, we are adding the previous two numbers to get the next number. So what will be your next number? 34 plus 55. So 89 will be your next number. Same way, if you want to find the next number, you add 89 and 55, you will get the next number. So this is how we are getting the Fibonacci series. So these numbers, we call it as Fibonacci series or Fibonacci sequence. So let us see the video now.
As you can see, every number in this series or sequence is obtained by adding the two preceding numbers. Individual numbers in this sequence are often referred to as Fibonacci numbers. Mathematically, the Fibonacci sequence is represented by this formula, where n is greater than 1. You can use this expression to find any nth digit in the sequence. This fascinating sequence is widely associated with the mathematician Leonardo Pisano, also known as Fibonacci. He hailed from the Republic of Pisa, which is why he is also known as Leonardo of Pisa, and is considered to be one of the most talented mathematicians of the Middle Ages. At the time, Europeans were still using Roman numbers, while Hindu-Arabic mathematicians were using a different number system that was more robust and efficient. Fascinated by the brilliance of the Hindu-Arabic numeral system, Fibonacci brought it to the Western world in 1202 through his now famous book, Liber Abaci. In the book, he reviewed and compared the Hindu-Arabic numeral system with other systems, such as Roman numerals, and described how using the Hindu-Arabic system made calculations faster and easier. Although his book contains the earliest known description of the Fibonacci sequence outside of India, it was described in ancient Indian texts by mathematicians as early as the 6th century. So, what makes this Fibonacci sequence so special? To the uninitiated, this famous sequence may just seem like a series of numbers, but the Fibonacci sequence has been discovered and rediscovered in various forms, not only in mathematics, but also all across the natural world and in our everyday lives.
See, this series, it is there in our surroundings. It is there in all the nature. Okay, it is there from smallest leaf to biggest animals. Okay, so that we will be discussing today. Where and all we can see Fibonacci series. Okay, and after that you can find some more Fibonacci series in the nature, and you can do that as homework. So here they have given some examples for Fibonacci series in the nature that you can go through it.
There's also another exciting offshoot of the Fibonacci sequence, the golden ratio. Suppose you have two quantities, A and B, wherein A is greater than B. Now, add A and B and divide that sum by A. If this ratio comes out to be equal to the ratio of A and B, then you can say that A and B have a golden ratio, which is represented by the Greek letter phi. Write down the Fibonacci sequence on a piece of paper and calculate the ratio using this formula. You will notice that all Fibonacci numbers have the golden ratio, the value of which is close to 1.618033. In geometry, when the golden ratio is applied as a growth factor, you get a special type of logarithm.
Did you understand what is meant by golden ratio? You can type it in the comment section. Did you understand how we are getting this golden ratio? See here they are given this example. So they are talking about golden ratio. Can you tell me how we are getting this golden ratio? Suppose if you take Fibonacci numbers, so we are having the Fibonacci numbers as 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, so on. And to get the golden ratio, what we are doing? We are dividing the bigger number by smaller number. It should be continuous number, and we have to divide the bigger number. Suppose if you take 3 and 5, they are continuous golden number. In this, what we are doing? We are dividing the bigger number, that is 5 by 3. Then you are going to get this answer 1.66. Same way, next number if you take 8 and 5, then also you get 1.6. And 13 and 8, then also you get 1.6 something. So this ratio, we call it as golden ratio. Take any two Fibonacci numbers on dividing, always you are going to get nearly 1.6. So this is the specialty of that number. So now all of you go through this video.
Using this formula, you will notice that all Fibonacci numbers have the golden ratio, the value of which is close to 1.61803.
So look at this number. This number we call it as golden ratio, 1.61803. So this ratio we call it as golden ratio. Okay.
3. In geometry, when the golden ratio is applied as a growth factor, you get a special type of logarithmic spiral, known as a golden spiral. Simply put, a golden spiral gets wider by a factor of phi for every quarter turn it makes. You can find examples and manifestations of the golden ratio and golden spirals in countless places in your everyday life. Seashells are some of the most common examples of the golden spiral found in nature, but ocean waves, hurricanes, flower buds, snail shells, and spider webs are just a few of the other naturally occurring examples. Many art.
See, these are all the examples for golden ratio. In all these, you can find the golden ratio.
Artists use the golden ratio or the golden spiral in their creative works. Legendary painter Salvador Dali explicitly used the ratio in his masterpiece, The Sacrament of the Last Supper. Architects also commonly use the golden ratio when designing buildings and other massive structures. Popular Swiss-French architect Le Corbusier, who is widely acclaimed as one of the pioneers of modern architecture, explicitly used the golden ratio in his modular system. From snail shells, flowers, and bananas to the inside of the human ear, iconic buildings, and galaxies far out in the cosmos, the golden ratio can be seen everywhere. This is probably why it's also known as the divine proportion. There are so many places to find the golden ratio or Fibonacci numbers that it's impossible to list all of them in one place, and the list is ever growing. What other examples of the Fibonacci sequence or the golden ratio have you observed in your life? Tell us in the comments below.
So, still we have many more examples in our day-to-day life about golden ratio, and that you can find it out and you can write it in the comment section, not in the comment section, that you can find it out and that you can tell me in the next class. Okay, so let's go to the quiz part now. So I will give you the link for a quiz and all of you open that and you can do it now. Try that quiz now itself. Okay, so let's go to that. This is not the link, just wait a minute. So this is the link. I have given the link. All of you open that link and all of you do this quiz now. All of you open that link. This is the link. I am giving the link now. All of you do this quiz now itself. In online class itself, you can do this quiz. This is the link. I am giving the link now. Just all of you go there and be ready. I will start the quiz. Only one student has joined, that is Ritanshu Nigade. Only Ritanshu has joined the quiz. Others, join it fast. Gurutva has also joined. Pragya has also joined. Link I have given, not code. Link I have given. Just click on that link and write your name. I will start the quiz after 1 or 2 minutes. Let others also join. So shall I start? Only few students have joined. Gurutva, Pragya, Akshar, Saksham. So let me start. I am starting the quiz. All of you open it. So I have started the quiz. Gurutva and Pragya, they have solved one question. Pragya, she has done 2. Only few students that have joined the class. Others, please join this quiz. And again, I will be giving the link here. This is the code. Code, is it asking code? I think code is not asking. You just click on the link. Join code 611252. You have to join as student, okay? Six double 252. 50 students that joined. Pragya, she has done 9 questions. It is not opening. I have given the link also. Just code is also there, link is also there. Just open it. Pragya has done all the questions. Okay. Link is not opening. Okay. I have given the link also and I have given the code also. You can try both. So Pragya Bhumia, she is on the top with 8,420 points. Link already I have given above, okay, just check it. And next, in the second place, we are having Kapil, and next we are having Shivraj, Gurutva, Arjun. So you can just cross check, already the points are also visible on the screen. Okay, no problem, Gurutva. Just you can cross check your points, how many points you have scored, and total 20. Okay, this is place 5. Total 27 are doing this, 28 students are doing this. Link I have given earlier only, okay. I think still some of you are joining now. Link is not opening, so it was not opening. Fine, no problem. Another link we cannot send because only one page was there. No problem if you are not able to open the link, then also fine. So total 30 students have done that. Fine. So I will be ending it. I think we have given sufficient time to do this one. So the top 5 scorers you can see here. We are having, these are the top 5 scorers: Pragya, Shahini Nirindane, Kapil Srivastava, Shivraj Valai, and Gurutva. So these are the top 5 scorers. So don't worry, no problem. If the link is not opening, not an issue. Okay, just it was just a like case. And if you want to see the questions, you can see the questions here. These are the questions. Those who are not able to open the link, you can see the questions here. So they are given the series 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, and they are asking you to find the next number. And next, again they are given the series here. Almost all the numbers they are given the series. जिस आपको क्या करना था, आपको next number पता करना था. Okay. So it was very easy question. Okay. Those who are not able to open the link, no problem. Okay. So you can see here, I think. 60. Just wait a minute, we are trying to find the next quiz, and if we get the suitable one, then we'll give to you. Just wait a minute. So I will send one more. Okay, it may not be for your level, but just try that. So I am giving the link. All of you open that link. And the code is 736659. Just join there and I will start afterwards, okay? Join that quiz using that link and later on I will start it. This is the code and the link also I have given. So 27 students are there. Let me start it now. Link already I have given. Okay, upside it is there. Already I have started the quiz, all of you do that. And that questions, they may not be of your level, no need to worry, just you can attend the quiz. So these are your scores. And so you can see the top 5 scorers here. So still others are doing, just will wait. Let others also complete it. Okay, so thank you all. I'll be ending this quiz. I think all of you have done the quiz, and also you can see the top 5 scorers here. And those who are not able to open the link, sorry for that. No problem, this is our first time. From next time onwards, not an issue, easily you can open it. So directly you have to go to that website. Either you can put the link or you can put the code, and the join code is 736659, or else directly you can use the link to open it. Okay. So thank you all. And I'll give the attendance link. All of you mark your attendance. Just wait a minute. I'll give the attendance link. And you can see who got first, second, and third. Just wait a minute. I'll give the attendance link. Okay, all of you mark your attendance. This is your attendance link. All of you mark your attendance. And if the link is not opening, all of you write your name, section, and roll number in the comment section. I'll mark your attendance. So thank you all. I think all of you can able to open the link, it seems. Nobody is there whose link is not opening. Okay then, thank you all for attending this session.